Hey friends, welcome back for my channel. My name is Min and it's been quite a while since I last uploaded my last video. In this video, I want to share some of the things that I have been doing in order to be successful, in which you can also copy and implement. In this video, I'm going to be going over the 5 things that I am doing currently. Now, by the title, you might be wondering why 19-year-olds? The reason why I'm telling specifically to 19-year-olds is because I myself is a 19-year-old. And I feel like it's much easier for me to explain to someone who's my age or younger than to a person that is older than me, since I don't have the credentials, experience over somebody who's older than me. So that's why I'm specifically talking to the 19-year-old people who are around my age. And without further ado, let's just get right into the video. In life, I truly believe that there is no such thing as being constant. You're either growing or you're dwindling. The first thing that I am trying to focus a lot more these days forward is basically just trying to be strong in my faith. Now, I'm going to be going over 2 kinds of faith. The first kind of faith is trying to have a strong mind. The author Napoleon Hill from the book Think and Grow Rich talks a lot about how your faith, your mind is a powerful weapon. The reason why he's saying that is because everything starts with an imagination. The things you believe in, the way you react, having faith of knowing that you will become the type of person you always dream of becoming, trying to write it down every single day, reading it aloud. It rewires your brain in a sense, saying that you have already accomplished that in a sense. The burning desire inside of you, the urgency, the obsession, everything all mixed up together, it completes a quarter of your goal already, although you haven't started. So everything starts with just believing first. One of the most famous laws in history, Murphy's Law, states that the more you fear something happening, it is definitely prone to happening. That is why faith is so important, that it has to be rooted, ingrained in your spirit. Now, the second type of faith that I'm trying to emphasize in this video is going to be religious kind of faith. What I mean by this is having trust, faith in God. This is really powerful and important. The reason why I say that is because humans are really weak. The moment we get crushed emotionally, and having that kind of entity, a God that we can freely talk to in kind of prayers, knowing that He will never put us in a situation in something that we can never handle, is already a very powerful mental therapy. Having faith in God throughout your progress, your performance, your hardships is really crucial. And I feel like having that faith in God, no matter what happens in any place, is just really important in your life in order to be successful. The second thing that I'm going to be talking in this video is definitely going to be, of course, fitness. The people who are more fit than people who are not is a lot different. What I mean by this is we tend to respect more towards people who are more fit. The reason why is because we tend to see their hard work, determination, discipline from their body, like from their result. If you have a strong form in fitness, discipline, you can use that discipline in your academics, in your finances, in other areas of your life, if that makes sense. I'm still not the best in working out. I tried my best to go 3 times a week, trying to build that momentum, discipline to keep going. It's kind of like, in a sense, compound interest. You don't see the result in 3-6 months, but you start seeing the results over a year, 2 years, 3 years time. It's like overnight success when you just look a person 2 years ago from now. The moral of my second point is that fitness teaches delayed gratification. You don't see results at first, but you see results over time. That's what I'm trying to convey in this video. Now, the third thing that 19-year-olds should be focusing on in their life is going to be finance. Finance is a really crucial element, something that everybody needs in order to just keep going. And the more you're able to do it at a young age, the more you're able to make money at a young age, it sets your life easier forward. I learned this principle called the 3 rules of M of money. It goes something like making money is a skill, and maintaining money is a discipline, and multiplying your money is an art. Managing your finances, having a strong budget system, setting financial goals, having an emergency fund, and just trying to keep a record of your cash inflows and outflows in Google Sheets or spreadsheets, Excel spreadsheets, can be life-changing. From there, you can start investing your money with those 50, 30, 20 rules that a lot of people are talking about, which goes as 50% going towards your needs, 30% going towards your wants, and the 20% going towards your savings and investments. The reason why I say tracking your finances is really vital is because if you have that leftover money in your bank account that is just not doing anything, that is just sitting every single month, year by year, which is just deflating, losing value, you could be using that extra money to start investing so that you could appreciate that money over time with that 7%, 8% return. Although it can seem risky, investing at a young age, from age 19, 18, 20 to upwards to 60-year-old, it's going to compound a lot over time, and it's going to be not a regret at all. So if you could just start investing at a young age, it's going to be very crucial factor that could propel your life a lot forward. Now, the fourth thing that I'm going to be telling in this video, in which 19-year-olds should be focusing on, is, I'm pretty sure everybody already knows this, but building up your skill set, because this is really important. The reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of people who are young doesn't have a lot of skills, and it's perfectly normal to be like that. But if you're trying to build up that skill set at a young age, I know that a lot of people around my age, including myself, are in school studying for higher education. That is perfectly normal. And if you're not one of them who is not in school, you can still learn the skill set, build a skill set.
You like video stuff. Skills stack exponentially. You got a video skill. Now you got an editing skill. Now you understand social media, messaging, copywriting, and branding. Ooh, management and operations and leadership. See how that person starts to expand? You can imagine how their pay is going to dramatically increase because now you're a CMO.
Now let's move on to the last one of this video, in which every 19-year-old should be very careful on. It's like more of a preventive way to know, and that is how to know the effect of your network is your net worth. What I mean by this is, let's say you have 4 friends, including you, which combines yourself as 5 total people. Let's say that you hang out with those 4 people who are into partying, drinking, smoking, who are just young and trying to have a lot of fun and not thinking about their future at a young age. Well, guess what's going to happen? If you're not that person, but you're trying to hang out with them more, what's going to happen is that your brain starts to think this is normal, and your brain starts to associate yourself with those kind of people, those friends that you hang out with, and you're going to be the next person to be that person who do those stuff with those 4 people. So surrounding yourself with people who have very ambitious goals, who is trying to just every single time just trying to improve on yourself to become the best version of themselves forward, to be successful, is very crucial. Knowing who you are hanging out with is very, very important. Now you may wonder, where can I find these like-minded people as me who are in similar path, who are trying to be better? You can definitely find these people on online platforms like school communities, Discord communities, from those YouTube channels that you watch specifically. And there are always going to be people like you who are trying to work hard, who are trying to find success. Another great place that you can find these people is on your day-to-day life. Let's say you work out, you will see those people who are working out every single day. Those kind of people who show up every single time, although they didn't like it. You'll see those people at the gym or somewhere that you always go. Finally, I appreciate your time for watching my content of this video. I hope you apply these principles that I talk about, the 5 things that I am working on, in which you can basically just copy. Now, if you just watch this video and you don't apply these principles, it doesn't really matter. You just like waste another content watching. So it actually matters that you actually apply these principles if you are actually serious about it. Now, if you have any question from this video, regardless, I'm more than happy to reach out to you and share you more. I have a lot of things I want to say more, but I just don't want to make the content really long, since I just don't want to just generally just speak like that. I want to go specifically when I talk something, so I hope that makes sense. If you like this video, please make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, And other than that, I hope you have a nice day and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.